Don't fall for tax plans as a small business owner that just basically tell you to spend all your money before the end of the year so that you won't pay any tax. There are tax advisors out there who charged $20,000 for these tax plans. And a lot of times it says like, buy a vehicle, you have, $200,000 of profit, buy a vehicle and do your 401k and your tax went from $20,000 to $3,000. Those may be overgeneralization, but what you need to think about is, yes, we all hate paying tax. We don't want to pay tax, and that's part of why I started, being an accountant, was to help people play the tax game right and pay less tax. But what you really need to think of is not just like how much tax did I pay and how can I get that to zero. It's more like how much money did I bring in and how much money benefited me, right? So if you have $200,000 of net income at the end of the year that you could either pay, let's say 40 grand of tax on and then keep 160, that's 160 that you get to keep. You can do whatever you want with it. You can invest it, whatever. Or say you could spend 100 grand of that, so you'd only pay $10,000 in tax. You might save $30,000 in tax, but then where did that, 100 to $200,000 money go? Did that benefit you or did it not? Because if you were just buying vehicles that don't really benefit you and you still pay 10 grand tax, you end up with $90,000 at the end of the year instead of $160,000. So like that 70 grand, did you benefit from it or not? So be thinking not about how little tax can I pay, but be thinking of how can I maximize the benefit I receive from these dollars that I can play with? Am I best off buying new equipment, putting money into a 401k, doing these sorts of things? Or are you better off keeping the profit, keep some money in the business, pay the tax, and then that money is retained earnings. It's been taxed already. You can do whatever you want with it. I love tax strategy and helping people reduce taxes wisely and getting free money where it can be had. But absolutely don't fall into the trap of getting your tax liability to zero for no reason other than you want to be Uncle Sam or you don't want to play, that you don't want to pay tax at all. And that's tough because it's really easy to sell people on play the tax game, don't, pay Uncle Sam a dime because it's a painful thing. But as a tax advisor and someone who works with people on a monthly basis, I want to help people receive the most benefit in their life rather than do flashy things that they can brag to people about.